Here we go. Happy Monday night, Knicks. We gotta hit the music again, JL.
Oh, hit the music, CP.
Because it's 2 games in a row. These New York Knicks have won on the road.
We gotta hit the
139, 134.
That's right.
Knicks roll in Cleveland.
You know playoffs, CP. Playoffs.
You know what? This was a shootout, man. 139-134. You had the Cleveland Cavaliers shooting the lights out from 3. The Knicks could not slow them down from 3 whatsoever. 18-35 from 3. The Cavs would end up taking a 10-point lead with 5 minutes to go in the fourth, J. Ellis. I thought this was over. Julius was doing his best Matador D impersonations. They seemed like they had let go of the rope. But with 5 minutes left, Coach Miller calls timeout, and he said, we need Dollar Tree Mello back in the game to close it. He brings in Mook. Bang, bang, bang. 10 points out of the 14. Marcus Morris puts the team on his back to send this thing into overtime. And then he just led the way, man.
Build around Morris.
Hey, I think this is all a ploy, J. Ellis, to get us 2 first-round picks from the Clippers.
Oh, it's not a ploy.
This is a collusion attempt between Marcus Morris and the Knicks front office to get 2 or 3 first-round picks. Yo, listen, man, in all seriousness, this dude has been lights out. Once again, when the rubber met the road, 15 seconds left. Coach Miller once again executing out of the timeout. They call Mook's number in overtime, and he just makes quick work out of Cedi Osman with a beautiful, beautiful mid-range jumper to give the Knicks the win and seal it, bro. Well, what'd you think about this game tonight?
Great game tonight. It was a lot of things, little things to talk about, like the reemergence of old DSJ, who came here and gave you 15 points today. That was nice to see.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
He tacked the hole today with gusto, even attempted some jumpers, and he just seemed like he was motivated tonight. You even saw someone finishing at the basket from DSJ today, which is great. And you also got to see DSJ and Frank together.
Absolutely.
Waiting to see for the longest time.
You know what, man? Who knew all it took was a little trade rumors to get these point guards motivated, J. Ellis?
I mean,
all it took, the D-Lo trade rumors had Knicks Nation in a frenzy all across the social waves, everybody battling with debates, and it translated onto the court. First off, before even DSA and Frank, let's start with Elfrid Payton.
Good day.
Coming back off of the 1-game suspension, Payton carried that aggressive, that anger that he had towards Jay Crowder in Memphis. And, bro, he was beasting from the opening tip until the end. Payton finishes with a triple-double tonight, man. Clap it up for him. Game ball goes to Elfrid Payton, 17 points, 15 dimes, 11 rebounds. Definitely his best game of the season. And then, as you said, you saw Frank at the 2.
Yep.
We saw some Frank and Payton combinations. Frank chipped in himself with 9 points, 7 boards, 2 dimes plus 13 on the night. And then DSJ, a solid performance. Best game of the year for DSJ. 15 points, 6 dime sales, and 4 steals. That boy was, they were playing motivated tonight. Listen, the Cavs are roadkill. They have no inside presence. But, I mean, listen, the guards, they play well tonight, man.
Yeah, they did. And if you look at the Cavs game in general, like the Cavs knew that we punched them in the teeth last time. They definitely played like they remembered, because we didn't just run over some hodgepodge team today. They brought it to us. They were cutting.
Yeah, they did.
They was moving the ball.
They did.
Out the ball. They were driving on us with purpose.
They had Cedi Osman looking like old Kyle Korver out there, man. Yeah, they gave Cedi dropped 16 on us, man.
Exactly. So they gave it to us, but the Knicks answered the bell. Just like you said, the trade rumors did not distract. You saw Frank Ntilikina hitting the clutch basket with the game on the line.
Clutch three. Okay, Julius actually passed out of the double team and found Frank for the corner 3. It was nice to see, man.
Yeah, exactly. And Julius Randle, I mean, he gives you 3 turnovers, but he comes with 20 and 8 as well with
Yeah.
2 steals, even with the Matador D from
Yeah, Julius left all that defense in Indy, man. He left all that energy in
yeah,
Indiana, bro. He was trying to take the night off tonight, man. But
yeah.
listen, when push came to shove, he got it done.
He got, to be honest with Kevin, I was about to call him Kevin Knox. Kevin Love, when he stretches the floor like that and forces you to help on the driver and then recover to the 3-point line, that's probably one of the hardest things there is to do as a big man.
Yeah.
And that's what Kevin Love does. He helps stretch the floor. And that's why big men who shoot threes are, valuable in the NBA. So, I mean, I wish he played better defense, but I can understand in some spots where he could have, why it went the way it went.
Yeah, I agree, man. We had no answers for them on the perimeter, and they were just absolutely killing us. But the paint was wide open for us, and that's where we get our bread and butter. You know what I mean? And no Tristan Thompson tonight. The paint was wide open. This was a small ball game, and I thought the Knicks did a good job of exposing them in that regard. Knicks bench played solid as well. Listen, you had 12 points from Kev tonight, 5 of 8 from the field. 2 or 4 from downtown. I seen him catch that nice little mid-range runner. We're talking about Kev getting into the mid-range a little bit. You know what I mean? Dotson chipped in with 9, 3 of 6 from the field. You had Portis chip in, 12 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 2 of 5 from downtown. So, listen, the bench I thought was solid, man. Solid effort from the bench tonight.
Definitely solid effort for the bench. Actually outscored the Cavs bench. And I would like to see it. I mean, listen, this is probably the best bench we've seen all season. Like, I don't think we've gotten this much scoring from our bench all year. It makes you realize, man, like if we had this consistently with the way Mook and Randall is playing, maybe it could be something different. Who knows what's going to happen this trade deadline, though? They could break up the band.
They could break up the band, J. Ellis, and like I said, a lot of trade rumors blowing. The trade winds are definitely blowing. So there's definitely a lot for us to process here. Just trying to get the camera on me. Hang on 1 second.
Okay.
1 second. All right, here we go. The chat's going crazy, JL. So the system is overloaded right now. The Knicks fans are elated, man. They are elated. So salutes everybody in the chat once again. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. We got about 500 people checking in on Knicks Fan TV. Number 1 show for the fans by the fans. CP from Knicks Fan TV. My man JL's from the Nick of Time show. Let's go to the phones. But before we do that, JLs, real quick on the trade rumors. Let's start with the D'Lo rumors, because this one came out this morning, and the fans were all over it. It was confirmed by 2 sources. You had it confirmed by Shams, and then you had it confirmed by Ian Begley. Yeah, that the Knicks are interested in D'Lo. And, well, one reason the Warriors are motivated is, number 1, the luxury tax. The Warriors are in jeopardy of paying what's called the repeater tax, meaning that they've been paying the luxury tax for 3 years now, and once you get to the 4th year, it's a $75 million tax that they're looking at, JLs. You gave Steph the bag, you gave Clay the bag, D'Lo's making a bag, you're going to have to pay Draymond, so the Warriors are looking for cap relief. All right? They're engaging with teams. We know Soda's after them heavy. Minnesota wants to make Cat happy. Minnesota's trying to get in. What we heard tonight from a Warriors beat writer is that Minnesota is not willing to part with their first-round pick. So those talks have stalled. We're hearing from Ian Begley.
Enter the Knicks, buddy.
Right. We're hearing from Ian Begley that a package around Bobby Portis and Frank have been part of the D'Lo trade. Don't laugh, but yeah, that's what it's been. And so that's where we are, man. It could just be a rumor. We'll see what happens, but I mean, just give me some quick thoughts on a potential D'Lo trade, Jails.
Man, I have mixed feelings on this D'Lo trade. Let me tell you, because I've never been the biggest D'Lo fan. Yeah. If you talk about last year, I was like, man, maxing out this kid is, might not. I don't know if I don't think he's worth the max. I know he's good, but there's still some holes in this game. So I don't love it, but at the same time, it's an upgrade. I still feel like we have a chance at getting a point guard in the offseason via, not via trade, via
draft.
the draft. Sorry, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
The drafts, I would prefer that. But if we were to make a trade for D'Lo this season, I would prefer to leave Frank out of it.
Yeah.
And I would prefer to leave. Well, definitely no RJ first of all.
No.
No RJ.
Yeah, no. We don't start there. No.
That's a no.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we don't start there.
We're not starting there. I prefer maybe a DSJ. I would prefer that.
Yeah.
Right. I would prefer maybe like a tree or something like that, and then a Dallas pick. Hey, here's a Dallas pick. Hold that.
Okay. You know? I think I wouldn't be just, gung-ho about trading the whole package for him, because some of the packages I see him are just ridiculous, especially for D'Lo caliber. I would definitely kick the tires on it. You have to see how much this guy is going to cost and see if you can get him and maybe win the deal. I mean, listen, D'Lo he's averaging 23 and 6. Right. Last 10 games, he's been shooting 40% from 3. I mean, this is a scoring point guard or shooting guard, JL. So he could offer you that flexibility. He could play both positions. So you're not exactly, locked in at the one, even if you did trade for him.
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's gotten better offensively where the defenses doesn't hurt you as much. You just have to kind of make sure the right pieces around.
You got to make sure the right pieces.
He's still young, which is why I wouldn't want to do a Frank, just because kind of like how you saw today when you paired Frank with a DSJ and Elfrid Payton.
Yeah.
He kind of, he stops bleeding. Like, there was a play, I think somebody posted a play on Twitter where Frank guarded 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
And then I honestly think at some point, like how Frank hit that 3 today in the clutch, I feel like he'll be that eventually where you can rely on him to hit those type of shots.
Well, you could only hope. You could only hope. But my thing is, listen to the offers. You know what I mean? Listen to the offers, man. Why not?
Gotta listen to the offers. The thing is, I would say this though too, like the fact that the Timberwolves aren't offering a first round pick makes us look a lot more, attractive.
That's what I'm saying. That could get us into the game.
And not even use our own, pick for real.
That's it. That could get us into the game. So something to think about. Listen, the kid's only 23, man. This isn't this isn't a end of the road type of guy. This guy's just getting into his prime. So
exactly. And also Ian actually even said in one of the videos that they don't even want a first round pick for this season.
2020, right.
You're right. They want a later one. Right. Hey, we got later ones from Dallas.
Hey, yeah, we got a lot of later ones for you.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. So let's see. We're going to get into the other trade rumors that we've been hearing today. Let's get to the phones first and foremost. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Will from LI's first. He wants to get in on this D'Lo topic. But Will, what you think about the game?
What's up? First off, let's say what up, y'all. I didn't call in last time, but congratulations, CP, to
17K. 17K on Knicks Fan TV. Salute to everybody that's been supporting, man. Definitely.
Absolutely. Great game though. Great game. I was first off, we gotta call out Ian Begley for setting Knicks Twitter aflames, because it was ridiculous. But but great game overall. It was a good day because we got to talk about the Knicks all day and then a good game. But yeah, listen, man. I think everybody in that Twitter chat's my brothers, but today I was looking at everybody funny because I felt like I was a villain. I'm just like, wait, what? It's like, for me, this is what I'm saying. Like, at first, when I thought that they only wanted cap relief, I was telling them, okay, give him Portis, give him Frank, and give him Knox. And then you had everybody coming out. Why are you giving up Knox? I was like, wait, what? When did y'all become Knox fans? What happened? When did y'all become the leaders of the Knox fan club? I've never seen y'all before. So that got me testy, and I was about to start talking about it. I digress. But the tweet from Brandon, and you know when it's real, because I got my stat sheet out. I got my pad out right now. I got lists out and everything. So the tweet that came up from Brandon, which was, what was it? Bobby Portis, Kevin Knox,
Scoop
Frank,
B. Yeah.
ISO,
Then they wanted Mitch in
the
first. They wanted Mitch in the first.
No.
I'm not doing that.
No. We're gonna stop right there now. We ain't doing that.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm good.
I'm gonna change that second to a Dallas pick, and I'm gonna let them sit on that. And hopefully, I'm not going any more than that. No more, because it's like this. At this point, everything works out, but Mitch and all that other stuff, that's too much for the future. Listen, man, D'Lo is only 23 years old. Okay, he's averaging 23 and he's shooting at a 56 shooting percentage.
Yeah,
and it's like even at the end of his deal, he'll only be 27 years old, and it's like that's still in his prime. I mean, for me, let's be real. The Knicks have horrible luck. I can't go into the draft because it's honestly, to me, there's only 3 players that I really want. I want Melo, I want Anthony Edwards, and I want Cole Anthony. But to be honest, the chances of us getting one of those players is not, I don't know. I feel like the draft is going to us. So I feel like if you can get them and you don't have to give up too much, do it. That's how I feel.
Okay.
Man. I mean, I'm going to try to get to it. That's how I feel.
Appreciate the call, man. Yeah, I mean, like I said, JLs, you gotta see what the price is. If it's not gonna kill you, I would definitely look into it, man.
I feel you.
Honestly,
no, I mean, it definitely doesn't hurt to look into a D'Lo trade.
Yeah,
I'm definitely I'm higher on D'Lo this year than I was last year. Sure, but yeah, I just want to see what they're looking for. Man.
Let's just see. Let's just see.
Their price.
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
Are you gonna get greedy? Are you gonna get desperate? Like, they have. Here's the thing about being a luxury tax. And we talked about angles and negotiation the last time. Usually the team who has more to lose has less power when it comes to negotiating. So in this case, Golden State doesn't have as much leverage because they want to avoid the luxury tax. So I think something might be able to happen in our favor for once, even though we could have actually maybe possibly signed him last season. I mean, at free agency, I don't know. There's making some confusion on like the rules,
the timing of the restricted status.
Yeah, because I always thought we had no shot at him because he was going to Golden State.
But I mean, at this point, I mean, listen, at this point, I'm past it. It is what it is. At this point, it's like if you want him, you're gonna have to consider the price. You know what I mean? So let's see how that goes. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. We got 775 people creeping in Knicks Fan TV. Salute to everybody watching once again. Hit that subscribe button below. If you're new in the chat, leave us a hashtag new so we can shout you guys out. We had a couple super chats coming in, JLs. First off, let's shout out Angel Fernandez. Sends us a super chat. He says, all the guards played well today, like they didn't want to be traded. Yeah, they were definitely playing motivated. It's good to see DSJ playing well, man. Good to see DSJ slashing, and that was your typical DSJ type of game. So obviously you want to see him knocking down a couple more jumpers, but that was good. He played a good game.
That was the most confident DSJ I've seen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He definitely didn't look like he was second guessing himself. He was playing a lot more loose. Robert Parrott sends us a super chat. He says Miller coaching at a 31 win clip over 32 games. So, I believe he's 11-18 on the campaign. Knicks right now 15-36. 2 more from last season's ball, JLs. We're getting there.
We're getting that's my coach. See, that's my coach. See, I'm telling people. People was talking all this about, it's just the uptick because it's a new coach. And, nah, man, that's my coach.
He's executing. Just look at the timeouts alone. After the timeouts alone. Man,
that's my coach. People saying that y'all not really watching the games and seeing the difference.
Nah, he's coaching well, better than Fitz to be honest.
Definitely better than Fitz. Even though like we wanted to play the kids more a little bit.
Yeah.
But we know if he has the pieces, he'll know how to use it.
I agree. Definitely. Some more super chats came in. Above the Rim sent us a super chat. He's clowning Colin Sexton. I don't even want to repeat that, but Sexton's looking kind of funny in the light, jails, if you know what I mean. Salute to Danny Thomas.
Man, I don't want to touch that.
I don't even want to touch that, man. But Danny Thomas sends us a super chat. He says, DSJ, Morris, Trier, and 2 seconds for D'Lo. What's your thoughts? I don't think Golden State would be in the Mook. They don't want Mook. They don't want that doesn't fit their timeline, so I don't think that will work from a Golden State standpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the last one, Eric L. Beats sends us a super chat. Salute to my guy Eric, friend of the program. He says, "Will we hear from Sergio about the Julius trade rumors to the Hornets, JLs? Did you hear about that one?"
That, out of all the trade rumors that I heard today, that was the one that made me want to throw something.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
That made me want to throw something. That got me scared, man.
Yeah, I wasn't really feeling that one, but according to Ian Begley, he says that the Hornets, well, this is two people. The Ringer reported it, and then Begley jumped on top of it, and he's saying that there have been discussions between the Knicks and Charlotte centered around Randall, Scary Terry, Malik Monk, DSJ. So could we have a blockbuster deal going on, JL?
Hell, that would be the worst trade. Oh my God. CP.
That would be that not a blockbuster. That would be a bottle rocket. That'll be a bottle rocket trade, man.
If that trade goes down, I'm going to throw something.
Yeah,
I'd rather we not trade anybody.
Yeah,
make that trade, yo.
I'm not with that one.
Hell no.
I'm not with that one. I'm not a big Rozier guy. Yeah, no, I'm not with that.
I'm not big on either of those guys. What the?
Nah, I would say no to that. That's not a blockbuster deal. That's remember the snaps back in the day, Jails? Remember the little snaps that you used to throw on the floor and they used to snap like the little small joints?
Yeah, that's one of them.
Far from a blockbuster. That's a snap trade.
God. I'm going to cry. Yo, I'm usually kind of positive after this. I might cry live on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not on that one, man. And then there was like a weird John Henson trade. Like, I'm like, what the hell?
Hell yeah, that was.
Yeah, while he was in the game bumming it up, somebody dropped like, oh, by the way, the Knicks and the Cavs have been talking about a John Henson trade.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh, all right. No.
Why?
Okay.
Okay.
Very weird, but yeah, you be the judge, man. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Let's shout out all the hashtag news. Craig Cooper in here. He's team hashtag new. We got Gilly NL also in here, team hashtag new. Let's shout out all the mods checking in on Knicks Fan TV. Gary Singh also. What's going on? Jaden Diaz. JL, so you want to shout out, man?
Yo, shout out to all the mods as well. Shout out to Fritz and shout out to Craig Williams and they call me Tack. Also shout out to Sherwin M, HB Mac, Enzo 954, Tristan Perry, Macho Man Logic 345.
There we go.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, man. Also shout out Michael Peterson and shout out Shireen Wright checking in. All right, back to the phones. Matt from Sarasota's in here. Matt, how you feeling, man?
Hey, Jealous, what's up, man?
What's good, bro?
How y'all doing? Great show as always. Congratulations on all your followers.
Yeah, thanks, man. 17,000, man. We're almost at 20. We're getting there.
Yeah, man. I'm a long-time caller. I've been in since last year.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
And I got to tell you, right now, it's just crazy, all this trade stuff. And I would do this D'Lo trade. The guy's an all-star. He was an all-star last year with Brooklyn. He wants to come back to New York. He likes the city. He'd be a good New York guard. I mean, he's 23, 28 points a game. Granted, he's got to get his field goals up a little bit. But I'm not giving up the farm, for him.
No.
I mean, I think they can be had. I would give up Ntilikina. I would give up DSJ. I would give up Portis and Mitchell Robinson. I just don't think Mitchell Robinson is strong enough inside to deal with the bigger forwards. I think.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, we haven't seen him get bullied. I don't want to give up on him just yet. I still think he has some ways to go to bulk up, and he's still raw. Mitch is still a project, man. I'm not ready to give up on Mitch.
But
definitely ready to give up on Mitch.
But I will. Well, that's just the way I feel, and I think the Warriors should throw something else back in the deal. I think they should throw something else. They're horrible. They've only got 11 wins, and they've got all that cap space crap. The Knicks need to try and get a better deal out of it if they're going to give up that much. They're talking about throwing Trier in there too. Trier is instant offense. The Warriors would get something from him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for me, I wouldn't get rid of Randall. I wouldn't get rid of Morris. I would not get rid of Peyton. Peyton shouldn't be the starting point guard next year, but he's a terrific backup. And if they get D'Lo, that's that's incredible off the bench. You get Peyton coming in, and if D'Lo gets hurt, Peyton comes in, he could put up a triple-double again. Got 17 of them.
You certainly played motivated tonight.
I mean, and he's better than DSC, let's be honest. He's a better all-around point guard.
Mm-hmm.
He's a starter in this league for years. So I think the Knicks need to make smart, calculated moves. They need to reorganize their front office in the end of the year. Let's be honest, Mills has got to go. He's been around too long. I don't know about Perry yet. I mean, they definitely need a talent evaluator going back, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again, like they had Glenn Grunwald back in 2012, 2013. That guy was respected by all the All-Stars around the league.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that when he was gone, the Knicks talent evaluators have gone downhill. They need to reorganize and hopefully go and well sell the team. You know, that's my feeling.
All right, appreciate the call.
And
appreciate the call, man. Well, you know, JLs, I think the thing with the GM is like, again, like Matt said, you definitely want to make sure that you have a solid talent evaluation team around you. That's including your scouting. That's including your development. We saw the tweet. There was a tweet out this morning in regards to the Raptors. You know, I talk about them all the time, and they're third in the East right now, JLs. They lost Kawhi Leonard. They replaced them with not much. They have Siakam beasting. 90% of the team is homegrown talent, and they're third in the East. They're third in the East right now, man.
Yeah, man. That's what we got. We have to keep somebody, though. We have to keep somebody. You have to be willing to develop some of these guys as well.
Got to be in it.
Under fire the G League. We got Iggy out there balling again. He just dropped 31.
31 again in the G League, man.
Yeah, man. We can't be afraid to use that G League. Maybe he'll be a call up one day, and if we do move a player, we can call him up, and maybe he'll do something.
Let's see if he can repeat it. You know, it's you see the stark differences between the G League and here, because when he comes up here, he gets only a couple minutes, but he's still, you know what I mean? The talent difference is pretty stark.
It's definitely different. Like that little post up move he gets away with the G League, he can't really get that off in the NBA because of just the height and the athleticism difference.
Yeah. True story, man. Back to the phones. Ron Cleveland in the building. Ron, how you feeling, man?
Man.
A more upbeat man.
Yeah.
Man. Hey, I'm loving this win tonight, man. Hey, I gotta give my game balls out. First off, I'm starting with our coach, man. That lineup he threw up in them point guards, that was coaching. That was straight up coaching. So my hats off to him. DSJ, I gotta give him his credit. 2 games in a row, 2 good games.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When you're playing bad, I gotta call you out. When you're playing good, I got to give you your credit too.
No indictments. I mean? People in the chat said no indictments from Ron tonight. No
indictments. What about Kevin Knox?
What about Kevin Knox?
Hey, I'm coming to him. I'm coming to Kevin Knox. I'm gonna get. Like I tell you, I call it like I see it, man. Hey, Kevin Knox, he played good tonight. Hey, but one good game don't give you no reprieve from all the bad ones. He looked good tonight. I got to give him his credit.
All right, we take that.
Bobby Porter. As much as we know he's not too smart of a ball player, Bobby Porter can actually shoot that 3. That's value. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still want him off the team, so he got to go. And this trade rumors and stuff, man, that we talking about. And CP, you actually took some of my thunder, man, because I was thinking about it. I said these fools playing after this trade rumors come up.
Yeah.
I said they were playing like this.
Facts.
But more importantly, man, I'm gonna tell you. I really wondered how our team would have been if we had Miller coaching the whole year, man.
I'm telling you,
I really wonder how we would have been.
We've been in a playoff hunt, yo. Like we've been in a playoff hunt. We've not been in the playoffs. Huh?
Yeah, Ron.
I think we would probably be in the 7th or the 8th seed right now. The way Miller coaches, man, because that dude, he don't get too high, he don't get too low. But getting on this trade rumors, man. And I'm gonna have to get y'all boys on this one, man. I'm gonna tell y'all like this: you gotta get D'Lo. and I'm gonna tell you why. When it comes to these guys we talking about in the draft, man, them guys are unproven, man. We talking about unproven guys to this guy that's proven. And we know New York is a whole different story from any other team in the league, man. Playing in New York, it takes a special individual. D'Lo has proven he can play in New York, and the guy is young. And the thing is, yeah, we know his defensive liability, but he's going to cause a problem on the offensive end. The guy can score, and he gives assists. You got to get that guy, man. He's young. As long as we're not giving up our first-round pick in this draft, I would send that Dallas pick in a hurry, quick. But I agree with all the other callers, too, man, and people in the chat. You know, the Warriors going to have to give us more than just D'Lo because we helping them out of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That repeat attack, that ain't nothing to play with.
Well, that depends. So, it depends on the deal, though, because maybe, you know, you're saying that, yeah, they should give him more, but maybe they'll accept less in a package from us for that. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what he's saying. I think that's what he's saying.
No, but he's saying he wants more assets. He wants more asset, like the last caller. I think Matt had said that too. They want
he wants more than just
players.
D'Lo?
Yeah, they want more players.
I don't need more players.
Yeah.
Give me D'Lo and I'll give you less players.
Yeah. And you know, I don't think if you go get D'Lo, I don't think that stops you from going to get your point guard in the draft, JLs. I don't think so.
Like I you know too, I think there might be more point guards viable than Williams said. I know LaMelo is one and Anthony Edwards, but there's still Killian, there's still Hasbert, and there's still like some guys in there that can do some things that I think some guys' stock is rising. I think there's certain players in there, man.
Yeah.
There are certain players in there.
Yeah. I don't think that necessarily stops you from going to get your point guard, man. Now, listen, D'Lo makes a lot of money, man. Let's not make any mistakes about it. He signed a 4-year, $117 million deal with the Dubs. He's getting like 27 this year, 28 next year, and then 30 in the final two. So, you know, that's definitely a bag. But like I said, you have to look into it. You definitely have to look into it, man.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, when the draft comes, you get best player available and then make a move.
Yeah. You never know. As far as Ron's comments, playoffs with Miller, I mean, maybe they would have kept it close, but also maybe just took these guys time to get some chemistry up. You know what I mean? Maybe it took them a little time to get it together.
I think it's both.
Yeah, I think it could be a little bit of both. Plus, you didn't have a healthy Peyton when the team was stumbling around with Fizz. So, I don't know. Maybe would have been a 5-game difference, maybe, JLs?
Maybe, you know what I mean? Like, It's true we didn't have a healthy Peyton, but it's also true that we beat the Pacers without him.
Yeah.
So it's like, so you have to kind of like the coach matters.
Right.
The coach matters is all I'm saying. Because even without Peyton, Miller was able to kind of use not even DSJ, like he's able to use people in certain places and get the most out of them. And that's the sign of a good coach.
Right. That's what I see. And also, But the thing is, for me, though, is that maybe with the free throw, we lost a lot of games on the free throw line early this season.
That's a great point.
That's not coaching. That's just trash shooting from our players. We left a lot of games on the free throw line. So maybe even that, would have been a difference if they would have just gotten better there. So we'll see, man. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Make sure for all you new people, all you new viewers, first of all, welcome to the chat. Remember, this show is available in audio podcast format. iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon Alexa, and Stitcher, all under Knicks Fan TV. The mods will throw the links in the chat below. We also have a big Discord group going if you want to continue the chat after the show. The chat is always rolling on Discord, and we also have a Twitter DM group that we have set up. So if you share this video on Twitter with the hashtag PostGameNYK, we'll throw you in our private Twitter DM group, and you can continue the conversation with the rest of the junkies talking Knicks. All right, JL's back to the phones. Let's go to ATL. JJ's with us. JJ, how you feeling, man?
What's good, TP? What's good, JL?
Good, bro.
CP, I saw you earlier, man. You was spinning with the waves, man. I dig it, man. I like that.
Appreciate you, man. I was on my Clark Kent mode early in the day, you know what I mean? But we still have to talk. Anytime there's breaking news coming out, news, rumors, whatever, I'm logged in, man. We keep the studio on us. We got a mobile studio going on, so doesn't matter where we at, rain or shine, we always go live.
Facts. I love the show, though. But let me get straight into it. I feel like we really need D'Lo. We really need him. And I'm willing to give up anybody for D'Lo, honestly. The Knicks, they stay talking about how they need to get a point guard, and he's the point guard that we need. I'm willing to give up anything for D'Lo. We need to get him to New York.
Okay. All right.
Short and sweet, man.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet, man.
Appreciate you guys, though.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro. All right.
Anything
at all costs, Jay Ellis. He said at all costs.
No.
There is a cost for me. There's a cost
for me too.
Yeah, there's a cost for me. But like I said, look into it. That's it. Just look into it, man.
Hey, how you doing? What you want?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. What do you want to do? Yes, no? All right. Thank you. So to everybody in the chat, once again, we got a couple more super chats coming in. JJ Hand sends us a super chat, Jay Ellis. And Armando Chico sends us a super chat, and he asks, would you make Randall an untouchable? My answer is no.
No, it's not. It's not untouchable. It's just I just not gonna give him away.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Like I keep saying, like Randall's not a trash player. He's a decent player. Mm-hmm. So I'm not just going to do like some let's get Randall for a first round. Like to me, that doesn't even make sense to me. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't say he's untouchable, but I wouldn't just look to just give him away. I still think he's a very talented player, and I think as we continue to build this team, you just got to figure out where he fits. Now, the thing becomes the Morris and Randall situation. If you keep him Morris, are you better off trading Randall? Is Randall better off the bench?
Yeah,
I think you can figure that out as you get more talent on this team. You know what I mean? What his role is going to be. But I wouldn't just give him away.
Definitely. And he's making $18 million. He's not making $30 million.
He's not killing you. He's not killing you.
Yeah. Like he's making $18 million and averaging almost 19 a game. That's not bad.
Right. Now, the two of them, JL, as we said, last couple of games, they've been playing well together. I mean, they've been carrying this team. The offensive load has gone through both of these guys. Now, defensively, Julius didn't have it that much tonight. But again, like you said, he found Frank in the corner for a nice corner three when we needed it. He made the passes out of the double team. He still struggles with it, but he's trying to slow it down a little bit. So I'm willing to work with Julius a little bit.
Me too.
I'm willing to work with him.
Definitely, I think he's worth more time to give a look. Look at.
Definitely. So to everybody in the chat, Sheldon Cunningham sends us a super chat. Salute to Sheldon. And Michael Parker sends us a super chat. Number one fan of the show.
Does he say trade Knox?
Yes. He says, yes. He says trade Kevin Knox. Nothing will impress Michael Parker about Kev. Hey, listen, I like Knox's activity tonight. Again, we got to see where his head is at. If we can get him back to playing confident. He's still missing those wide open threes, JLs. Wide open. Missing those wide open threes. I'd like to see if they can run some of those Mook actions for him.
Yeah, definitely those little curl jammies. Yeah.
In the middle, the key. I want to see Kev operating from the mid range. Get his confidence up. Get him in a nice little rhythm.
And I feel like he can kind of do a little pick and roll too. I've seen him doing. I mean, he doesn't do it this year, but I feel like last season he's made a few nice little pick and roll passes. Yeah. In general, right? Like even in the beginning of the season, I feel like he was passing better in general. Not even off the pick and roll, just straight off dribble penetration.
Agreed. Agreed, man. So let's see where we at with Kev. Well, we got 800 people watching on Knicks Fan TV. I need all 800. Hit that thumbs up button right away. Hit that like button for the show. Number one show for the fans by the fans. CP from Knicks Fan TV. My man Jay Ellis from Nick of Time Show. This is Knicks post game live for the fans by the fans. But hey, if you're not a Knicks fan, you're a basketball fan. Hit that subscribe button anyway, man. All right, JL, so let's go to JJ from Brooklyn. Wants to get in. JJ, how you feeling, bro?
Yo, what up? How you guys doing? How's everything?
Good, man. That's good.
Good. I'm just scared, man. Tell me that the Knicks aren't gonna make some stupid trade for Rozier. No offense to Rozier, but please no. I do not. Even Muscle, like I don't want Rozier, bro. Please.
JJ scared of Scary Terry, man. You scared of Scary Terry, man?
You all scared, bro. Man.
Also, my other point was you guys actually stole from what you said was actually true. I was saying like the reason why I wouldn't want to trade a bunch of assets for D'Lo is because such a point guard heavy draft at the top. But I guess what you said is true that he could play some too. So that made sense. But I'm just scared they're gonna make some stupid move and be locked into like a big contract. It's just like. These guys know their job is on the line, so even if it's something that just improves us marginally, they'll probably do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, time will tell, man. We got 3
more
days.
Right now, man.
He's tough time. JJ said he's scared, JLs.
I'm scared too, yo. I mean, the Hornets trade scared me.
Scary Terry.
The D'Lo trade was like, okay, well, like I can understand it, see how this. Don't give it too much. The Mitch and RJ thing freaked me out. But the Hornets trade, I wanted to jump off of something high when I read that, dog.
MJ gonna trade us Cody Zeller for Julius, straight up.
Oh, word. Deal.
straight up.
I would.
MJ finally realizes that Cody Zeller ain't it and trades him for Julius in a blockbuster.
Oof. Sit around Terry Rozier.
Yeah,
oh my god,
that would be tough, man.
Oh my god, this seemed like they were so into him last season too. Yo.
That would be tough. We will be live. I'll be live Thursday before the trade deadline around say 1 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll come on, hit the refresh button, and see what's going on until 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock is the deadline. So let's see what happens. All quiet right now. All talk. Let's see if the John Henson blockbuster J. Ellis is true.
Oh, yeah.
I'm anxiously awaiting that one.
Can't wait to find out where John Henson's going.
Oh, man. David from the Bronx, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's up? Roku Saki out here.
What's good, man? How you feel, bro?
Yo, man. All right, man. Shout out to you guys, JLSCP, man. I've been a fan of the show for like a year and a half. You guys are doing it, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thanks, man.
Well, I just want to say, man, besides everything Morris did tonight and, Peyton put in a good effort too, those guys are doing great. But that strong cut to the basket from Randall, man.
That was beautiful.
Woo!
And
at the Peyton game, that was great.
And what happened was
man.
because
I'm not a
Luke
big
was
Randall
a
guy, but Sergio, man.
Yeah.
Props, bro. Honestly.
No, that cut was nice because Mook had just hit him. Mook had just killed him on the play before. And when Peyton was pushing the break, the Cavs had to pay extra attention to Mook, and Peyton faked like he was going to Mook and caught Randall with the no look for the dunk. It was beautiful, man. It was beautiful.
That's the thing about Randall.
He had the step, man. That was strong.
Yeah, go ahead, Jails.
That's the thing about Randall, man. Like sometimes he frustrates you, but then sometimes when he goes to the basket, like you don't think a man that size should be moving like that. Like this guy's he's like a big ass football player.
Yeah.
But he's like floating through the wind like a gazelle and laying it off the basket. And
yeah, he's strong, bro.
Yeah, he's like strong and finesses at the same time. It's weird to see.
Yeah, Julius is agile, man. Definitely.
Yeah, man. Sergio Randall, man. He had me rolling with those sound bites the other night, bro. I was dying.
Sergio went to the archives and man, my fault, Ari, man. But
my gosh, I'll never hear DJ drop that beat the same way.
Yeah, listen, you had to give it to Sergio for at least the effort, man, because I don't know how he knew which shows Ari called in, because Ari doesn't call in every show, but he had it from free agency, October, November. Sergio went into the archives, man. You had to give it to him for the effort, bro.
Does he have a guy? He must have a guy, yo.
I don't know if he has a guy. He kept saying, yo, DJ, spin that, but I felt like he cut it up all himself. I gotta ask him. I don't know. I don't know.
My bad. I said DJ drop that and spin that. My bad.
Check if he might be on the Facebook watching, because I think the mods had put him in timeout a little bit on YouTube. So we
again?
No, we didn't reinstate him just yet.
Oh,
but
okay.
He might be roaming in the Facebook live feed. So if you see him on Facebook, Sergio, what's good, man? Salute to Serge. He's probably he'll probably call in at some point anyway. Back to the phones. Let's go to Dion from Park City. Dion, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, man? CP, what's good, Jay Ellis?
What up, bro?
What's going on,
Hey, man, what's going on, man? Now, I wanted to talk about these trade rumors with D'Lo.
Mm-hmm.
I like that trade with D'Lo. I think that trade will work as long as they don't want Mitch and we're not giving him a first rounder. But if we did D'Lo in the trade, I wouldn't go after a point guard in the draft. Because normally, like, outside of John Morant, point guards normally take, like, 2-3 years to, like, really find their way in the league. So we got a guy like D'Lo he's already 23, and, you know, he's already been developed. Like, he pretty much knows who he is in the league, so I like that.
Yeah.
But
that was
I really liked in the draft. All right. But you know who I really like in the draft, if we did get D'Lo? Is the kid Jalen McDaniels, because we need an athletic wing, man. He's out of Washington. This kid is nice, man. He's prototypical too. 6'8", 6'9", long, could score at all three levels.
Where's he?
I really like that kid, man.
Where's he projected at right now?
Which kid?
Jalen McDaniels out of Washington.
He's projected at between he's projected between 4th and 7th.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at him, man. We'll have to take a look at him.
If we get but if we get the number one, of course, I want Carson Edwards. Like, and that's another thing. If we get
Anthony Edwards,
if we get D'Lo, then we could just get best available, and then go from there.
Yeah.
We won't have to target a point guard.
You go best available, man. But, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Definitely best available. He said Jalen McDaniels was the name to watch, Jails.
Okay.
Jalen McDaniels. And we're gonna have Spencer. Spencer's coming on Saturday. So we're gonna get into the draft talk this Saturday. We in February, J. Ellis. March Madness is around the corner. And before you know it, it's lottery time. So we gotta start preparations.
Bro, it's definitely that time.
Yeah.
And Sergio is in the building. He's in the KOT chat.
Sergio infiltrated the Nick of Time show chat. He's in there.
He donated $10 to say, I'm in Jail's chat. I'm a stepchild.
Sergio making his way. He's making his way, man. Salute to Serge, man.
Salute to you, Serge.
Yeah, we'll get him back in there. I just have to, do my moderations on the back end. Joel from Miami's up. Joel, how you feeling, man?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Congrats on all the accomplishments.
Appreciate it, man. Did you go to the Super Bowl, bro, or were you at home watching on TV, man?
No, man. Honestly, I usually stay away from all that madness, man. There was just too much hype, too much going on, around the views and stuff. I bunkered down. I was honestly trying to keep up with like Knicks news, man. Now that the trade deadline is approaching.
Hey, he's a real fan, Jay Ellis. Salute him.
Nah, man, for sure. And of course, and the Giants weren't in the Super Bowl, so I had really no.
Oh, he's an even realer fan. Salute this guy, man. You could stay on all night, Joel. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, you already. Yeah, man. My biggest concern with the trade, honestly, is just that I know, considering how they've been playing, but just Frank and Knox, I think they still have so much room for improvement, so much room for growth. And I would hate, not that I would hate, but I feel like if they do go on to Golden State, Golden State's going to bring out the best in them, like we do with the majority of the players. And then in the long run, I feel like we may kind of be shooting ourselves in the foot. Like we could have really had two solid guys had we have a bit better of a developmental system, and actually kept on to these guys. At the end of the day, I think we're doing them a favor if we do that, because the education they're going to receive in Golden State is going to be far better than what they're receiving here. But I kind of would hate to kind of just give them away and see them kind of blossom, and then us kind of be like, damn, we gave up with two potential stars. Not stars, but two potential really solid players, just for, one guy, even though that one guy could bring in or could contribute quite a bit. The thing is, I just don't, as far as him being, D'Lo being a leader, I don't really see that in him, man. I don't I think he could score the ball really well. He is talented, but I would rather have like a more of a pass first and focus on defense kind of point guard, to be honest with you. Not that I think LaMelo's really going to do that, not as far as defense, but he's going to probably try to facilitate a bit more than score.
LaMelo, you said?
That's my
he's absolutely going to facilitate.
Right,
he's going to be a
LaMelo.
monster. Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, just seeing them go, and then if they end up being bigger than what we ever thought or bigger than what they ever showed us, that would kind of just suck. But hopefully they don't ever sign long-term, so we can maybe end up signing them in the long run.
Yeah.
However, on the upside about the trade, and I'll try to keep it brief.
Mm-hmm.
On the upside about the trade, and I may get called crazy for this one, but I'd like to look ahead. I see us still like in the very early stages of a building process. I'm still looking at Giannis, man, and it's true what they say. Stars attract stars, and if we're trying to, I'm sorry.
I say, yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. I'm not, I'm not gonna lie. I think the Greek Freak is locked in. It's either Bucks, or you might even pull a crazy thing and go to Golden State or something crazy like that. But I don't see him leaving Milwaukee.
You think
man.
so?
I think he's a good.
The
dude,
only reason why.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, you wouldn't see a Giannis coming to New York and kind of being that star player to really no chance.
No chance. I mean, appreciate the call, man. He's a Giants fan too, JL. So I gave him an couple extra cents.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Because usually when you hear stuff like that, CP bangs it on.
Yeah. Nah, I was letting him rock.
You let him rock a little bit.
We got the same spirit. We got the same spirit. So he's a good dude. But yeah, man, the Greek Freak is a dream. That's never happening.
It's not.
Down the road, I just don't think about free agency like that no more, JLs.
Me neither, man. We've been burned twice. We burned, man. I'm not even going through. We trading and we're gonna be trading and we're gonna be developing.
Yeah,
hopefully.
No point. And then listen, in terms of the price that you gotta pay to get them. Listen, you got to pay to play, right? Two teams are negotiating at a table. Each team wants value. Now, would Frank and Kev beast out in Golden State? I mean, you would have to think they'll do a little bit better because they're playing with two of the best players in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't consider Draymond a top guy. He's severely overrated, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But Steph and Clay.
Yeah, you can put Frank next to Steph and Clay. That's why I don't want to give him up. I want to give him DSJ, but they probably don't want DSJ for the same reason I don't.
They don't want no damn DSJ. What's Steve Kerr want to do with DSJ, man?
I know it doesn't make sense for them either, which is why I'm saying out loud like it don't make sense for them to want DSJ.
Nah.
Like Frank would be perfect next to those guys.
Yeah,
like you would, and it's.
Listen, what I would say is as much as I would like to continue to develop Frank, he's replaceable. Like, let's just be honest, bro. Like, Frank is replaceable. If we got a wing in the draft that was a defender, a prototypical 3-and-D guy, you could replace Frank right away, bro. Like, let's not act like he's just like this like can't miss prospect. I think he's a smart glue guy, role player, and that's what he will develop into. But like I wouldn't make him the stopper for D'Lo if the price was right. I wouldn't.
I feel you. It's more personal reasons. You know what I mean? It's more personal reason. Like I think I even said it on Twitter. Like it makes sense. You know what I mean? It makes like if he has to like it can't be the deal breaker.
Yeah.
If it's like Frank or bust, like it would be dumb to like not include him if you're going to get D'Lo back. I would try to maneuver something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would try to go somewhere else for sure. I agree with you on that. Steve from Harlem's up next. Steve, what's going on, man? Harlem World in the building.
Yeah, I just want to say hello to the two of you young brothers, and I want to say that I'm happy that the Knicks fandom is in good hands with you all, both of you. Nick of Time and Knicks Fan Radio, because I know myself, I'm a throwback to the Ewing and Mason and Oakley and Starks, Knicks and Mark Jackson. I still got a Bomb Squad poster. And,
nice, man.
And things in the dunk.
Nice. Steve, did you see the Fan Cave episode with Chris Shamus? Did you see the Fan Cave episode that I did?
I'll YouTube it.
Oh, you got to watch that, bro. Hit the little lowercase I icon in this video after this, man. You got to watch it. You would love it.
You said fan cave, right?
That's if you hit the little icon at the top of this video, top right hand side of this video, you'll see it'll be the first video in that row. You'll see it, or you go into like the main channel for Knicks Fan TV, you'll see it there.
Okay, because at the moment for your it's still in the chat mode, so
okay.
I think I have to wait until the show is over. To rewatch it and put the. But I'm a coach. I've been coaching like 32 years, and I usually stay 15 under. I coach adults.
Okay.
And all these different types of leagues, the youth leagues and the youth centers and all that stuff. And I try to look at things from the coaching standpoint, and I just think that we had to build ourselves like we're Golden State in terms of speed, length, and move away from like football players that can't shoot. Because like I used to see that with Anthony Bonner and as much as I love Mason and stuff like that, but like all those people that are slow and they can't shoot, like the league moved past those guys, and you need a pass first point guard. It's just that Peyton can't shoot. That's what makes him, he's like an upgrade from Frank, who also isn't like a great shooter, but is a staunch defender. And Frank is basically Iman Shepherd, just a better Iman Shepherd in terms of he can get the ball to some people and stuff like that. But those defensive players, just as you said, are replaceable. But you need somebody who's either from the 2, the 1, or the 3 that can push the ball, a la upcoming LaMelo and stuff like that, that can push the ball, get the ball in the middle of the court, see the wings, either hit a wing, we get a shot off the wing, we get like a jumper going off the wing. And that's why I hate to say it, but if you can hold on to Knox unless you get a better offer, because at least he could catch and shoot and free Dotson.
Hey, he's not doing much of that right now, man. Appreciate the call. See, he ain't doing that much catching and shooting right now, Jails. But I mean,
we're catching.
Yeah, best case scenario, you want to do that. Definitely want to bring back Dotson. Dotson is a no-brainer.
Bring my guy back, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Dotson is a no-brainer.
He's catching and shooting and stepping back in your face.
Yeah. And, listen, rotation-wise, Miller had no problem. Dot was that first guard off the bench for the past couple of games and really got a lot of burn. But Miller had no problem running that dual point guard out there with Frank and Peyton.
It looked good, man.
It looked good. Frank got 23 minutes. Dotson got 17. Both chipped in with 9 points. 7 boards for Frank tonight. Very good.
Yeah, it looked good with Frank being like a secondary, like offense initiator. Yeah, it looked good. It definitely looked good. I liked it.
Yeah, that was good. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Should have gave away a hat tonight, Jails. I wasn't expecting all this company. We got 755 coming in, Knicks Fan TV. Next game. We'll give away a hat next game. Hopefully they win. Right. Yeah, man. We got another super chat in here from Shane Mack. Shane Mack, what's going on? Friend of the show.
All right.
And let's take a couple more calls. Let's go to Lee from New York. Lee, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing tonight?
Good, man. How you feeling?
Good. I'm actually from New York, but I'm been living in LA the past 10 years.
Okay.
But I listen to the show like every chance I get. It's like my favorite thing. I only discovered you guys about 6 months ago.
Okay.
But I wanted to just thank you for the show. I was like in the hospital for a while and able to listen to the show like in the middle of the night or like 4 a.m.
Okay. Glad you made it through, man.
So I appreciate it.
Yeah, glad you made it through.
Yeah, man.
Hope all goes well.
Thank you. I'm feeling better. I'm home now. I'm feeling better. What I wanted to talk about was this D'Lo thing. I feel like classic Knicks fans in that Alfred gives us a triple-double tonight, but we want to dream of D'Lo. And I feel like D'Lo is more of a throwback in the sense like he's that one guy, who's that one player who can do it all. He can score, but I'm not so sure if he's like the team guy that we need. You know, I would rather either a guy in a draft or we try to sign a Van Vliet. You know, somebody who has that hard work and we respect that attitude that's not all about like the bling, so to speak, and not all about the shiny object. You know, and I really think that I know Alfred is not half as good a player, but he's a solid player. He's a good bench player. So maybe we can get somebody in the draft.
Okay, appreciate it. Appreciate JLs.
Yeah.
I mean, appreciate it, man. I call him JLs. JLs. I mean, listen, you know, Peyton had a solid game tonight. I think
double solid there.
Yeah, he was. I mean, but I think we also have to realize this was the Cavs, right? So I think we got to put it into perspective. I think, again, Peyton, to me, his role is as a backup. And, yeah, if you get him as a backup, if you get an upgrade, you put Peyton as a backup, I think he's solid.
Oh, yeah, you're great.
He's solid. But the thing about Peyton is he doesn't bring it every night like this.
Nah, he doesn't. Only certain games, and really, it's just... In certain games, you need a point guard who can shoot. In general, in the NBA, to get past a certain point, you need multiple shooters on the floor. And if your point guard can't shoot, that means everybody else around you has to be able to shoot. And that's right. Not the way the team is built exactly right now.
Yeah.
With Julius Randle at power forward shooting 27% from three.
And he's still shooting. He's letting it fly, baby.
Still letting him fly. and then we have more of a traditional, well, I can't say even traditional center. Taj is not a traditional center, but Taj is not like really a 3-point shooter. Mitch is supposed to be our projected starting center, is now also not a 3-point shooter. Like, so when you factor all those things in, it's even more important for your guard to shoot.
Agreed. Good points. Yeah, good points. Dan from Long Island's with us. Dan, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's good, fellas?
John,
first of all, the Knicks won tonight. I want to just repeat. I got to repeat that. They won.
2 in a row, baby. 2 in a row. We're creeping up on 17 fast.
Playoffs back to back.
I get so gassed when they win.
Yeah.
When they win, I get so gassed. Listen, did you guys see Mo Bamba's line tonight? 12 points in 12 minutes, 7 boards. Even he's getting hyped up because
Mo Bamba might be wanting to come home, man. And we're hearing the Knicks relate to him.
Let's do it.
When I saw that scoreline tonight, I said, "Oh, Mills is probably going to give up 2 first rounders to him now." You know?
God!
But listen, I'm hoping. You never know, man. I'm scared what Bills could do with this deadline. That's my biggest concern. But listen, I just want to also think. Listen, I love your show, but Surge and Spin That, DJ Spin That is going to go down as a classic. He's doing stuff like they do on the political. You know those political talk shows in the morning where they say like to the politicians, "You remember saying this?"
Yes.
It was. I mean, the craftsmanship. I was very impressed with Surge. Really, I went back with my friends at work, and we were watching over and over again. Surge just killing it. So
Surge is hilarious, man.
I respect the Surge. No, we were having a good time in the office with Surge. But listen, real quick, as with anything, the thing on D'Lo, guys, listen, he's an addition. He's an upgrade. D'Lo is the guy, in my opinion, that other teams prepared for us. And, like, other clubs made him a better player. He's only 23 years old. Ultimately, it's what do you have to give up to get him. I'd like to keep Knox. If we got to give up Frank, so be it. But at the end of the day, it's the price, right?
I mean, the price.
Yeah.
You want to add a player like that, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, listen. The Knicks win again. They're rolling, and keep the go with the show, right?
Yes, sir. Thanks for calling, Dan. Thanks for calling, man. Yeah, that's Sergio and Ari, man. Battle of the Fans Part 3. If you guys didn't see that Battle of the Fans Part 3, man, you guys got to go through the archives and find it. It's the last show. It was the Indiana game, and I put the time link in there. It's around the 33-minute mark. You got to hear it. Is Ari in the chat tonight? I don't see Ari tonight, man. I don't know, man. I hope Ari didn't take it personally, man. I know he was steaming jails.
Yeah,
I know he was steaming. Yeah.
I can see that.
I usually hear from him on IG after the shows. When he's tight at something.
Right.
When
but
he's
not
a little miffed.
Trade rumors happened and then nothing, huh?
Yeah, I don't see Ari in here tonight, man.
Playing to be tight at today.
Yeah, I think he might be laying low. He's waiting for his comeback. If I know Ari like I know him, he's waiting for his comeback. Man. Yeah, man. A couple more calls. Everybody in the chat, hit that thumbs up if you didn't already. Wayne from Tennessee in here. Wayne, what's going on, man?
How's it going, CPJ Ellis?
Good, man. What's going on?
Hey, yeah, man. I'm a fan of the D'Lo trade as well. You know what I mean? Me myself personally, as long as it's not Rondo and Mook and Dotson, I'm not against getting rid of anybody on this team. I mean, if you get rid of Mitch, you can't predict the future, but in a perfect world, me thinking, if you got rid of Mitch, you definitely draft James Wiseman in the draft, but you don't know right now what position or what draft pick going to have. But in a year where the draft is so diluted, I just think we're going to automatically have the number one pick this year. All this point guard heavy draft, I don't see no point guards in this draft, me personally, man. I don't know who people are saying, but as far as the Knicks go, man, listen, we got a draft surefire talent. Surefire. I mean, the guy got to already be groomed coming out of college, wherever he coming from, ready to go. Because we don't develop nobody. And being over protective of these picks, I mean, obviously you don't give away your first pick, but that Dallas pick, man, the last 10 years, other than Barrett and Porzingis, we ain't got no draft picks, right? So what makes us think going to do the right thing with that one? We don't have people that can evaluate talent. You got to have, as long as the front office, the coaching staff or whatever can evaluate talent, we don't, man. I mean, I can name countless number of teams that are better evaluating just guys coming out of the draft than us. Now I do see Knox some reason in the future. The reason I don't want to let him go, for whatever reason, man, I see him being like a Trevor Ariza sometime in some point of his career. I see him being that way. But, say if we would have drafted a Colin Sexton, he wouldn't be as good as he is right now. So you guys want to get R.J. Hampton and Ball, man, come on, man. That's a waste of time. Get D'Lo in here. Appreciate the call, guys.
I appreciate the call, Wade. Wade said, let's do it, Jay Ellis. We don't develop it. Listen, I see a lot of fans with that sentiment, man, that, they're not confident in our development and our scouting. So go for the sure thing. I mean, my thing is we got to get to that point, bro. We have to get to that point. You're not going to be able to trade for everybody. You're not going to be able to sign your way to a championship. Unless you get lucky, but you got to be able to build this thing up, man, and build through the draft.
I'm not as down on their scouting. I mean, we got Mitch, so got Mitch. At one point, everybody was very high on Alonzo Trier.
Yep.
So, like, I know it's only a year later, but even though I feel like we should move him because I feel like he's gonna walk anyway because we're not playing him. So he's still talented. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like he's still a bucket. Once I feel like he will be a bucket once he gets playing time.
I agree.
I don't. You know what I mean? So I don't really disagree. I don't really agree. I agree with maybe the development thing. I'm a little wary of if the Knicks actually develop guys, but I do think we can. I think we can pick talent pretty well.
And we're gonna have to. But I mean, as far as the guards, I mean, listen, I think LaMelo's gonna be exceptional at the next level. Like I said, I think his vision, he's gonna be a beast. And Cole Anthony. I think Cole Anthony is going to be a dog, man.
Yeah, me too, man. Like, LaMelo, I don't know what the defense is going to be, but the offense, like, at least the way he sets up everybody else is going to be top-notch level. So that's the thing to bank on. And it seems like he'll be able to go to the hole okay, too. So that should be all right, too. Maybe not the shooting, but, I feel like LaMelo will be all right.
Yeah, I think LaMelo will be a solid point guard. For sure. Well, Wayne says he's all in for D'Lo, man. Stop playing around. All right, let's go to Puerto Rico, Jay Ellis. Let's heat it up a little bit. Antonio's in here. Antonio checking in. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? Great program.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Here in Puerto Rico. Yeah, I'm calling because everybody wants D'Angelo Russell. I don't really want him, to tell you the truth. He's making too much money for the next couple of years. He can't play defense. He's shooting only 43% from the field. He's a first shoot point guard. He reminds me a little bit like Rose. So I'm really against him. I don't want to give up too much of our future for him. And besides that, I also think that the Knicks should try to trade Morris for draft picks, or at least a first-round draft pick, because we'll get him back next year. He's 30 years old, going to be 31 soon. And also on Randall, man, try to get draft picks for him also. Randall cannot play defense. I'll just tell you the truth. We got to think about defense. We're getting some offensive players. We got to get defense. Very important.
You got to balance it. You're right, Antonio. You're right, Antonio. Listen, I think Julius is a capable defender. Indiana game, I thought he played good defense. Tonight, he was lousy. You know, yeah. I think he takes the days off sometimes.
Yeah, to me, it's more like for me, it's like matchups. Like when he's playing against those stretch four types, he has problems because then he have to like play the jump shot and then try to rotate on the guard. And I feel like it's a little bit too much for him. But I feel like one-on-one defensively, if it's like out of basket big or someone who tries to just dribble by him, I think he's pretty good at that, depending on that and those type of scenarios. But he also needs to get better, like just generally just running back on defense.
Yeah,
sometimes you know what I mean.
Yeah, he takes some plays off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
All right, Antonio. Thank you.
Appreciate the call, man.
Take it easy.
Hold it down. Right. Listen, I agree with him, JLs. We do need to have some defenders in here. Like, you know, I'm well aware D'Lo is not the best defender, but we have no shooting either on this lineup, man. We have no shooting on this lineup. And so, yeah, you're going to have to figure out, balance. You're going to have to figure out a balance. It's all about the balance. So, yeah, like you said, I don't necessarily want to throw Frank in a deal, but if you have to and the deal is reasonable, I would look into it, bro.
Yeah, you gotta look into it. Sure, maybe give him a second or something. I don't know. Like, or it's yeah.
Depend. Like I said,
I get it though. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it though. I get it though.
Mm-hmm.
Like Frank Nick makes perfect sense next to freaking Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Like makes.
Yeah, he'll be nice.
Actually, scarily perfect sense. Actually, kind of scares me thinking about it because I feel like I feel like his ceiling will be like, all right, third, second ball handler, pick and roll.
Yeah.
3-point shooter and not have to worry about that much about the offense. That's
Let's see.
Perfect role.
I like his activity tonight, though. I like how he came out aggressive. All the point guards came out aggressive, man.
Yeah, they all played like to their kind of potential.
Yeah,
at the same time, which is something we never really saw before.
True. Shout out DS Piz 35 sends us a super chat as well. So salute to you. Thanks for supporting. Salute to everybody for supporting. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Subscribe to the channels, Knicks Fan TV, Nick of Time Show. Sure. And share these videos. Very, very important to share these videos. Those are the 3 biggest ways to support this channel, and it goes a long way. Like I said, we just topped 17K. We're on our way to 20K, and that's all because of the engagement from you, the fans. So when you guys comment, when you share, when you subscribe, when you hit that thumbs up button, it promotes our videos on all the social channels, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. It promotes it for other people to come in, and so that's how we continue to grow. So very important. You do your job, we'll do ours, and yeah, man, we'll continue this grassroots movement. All right, last call tonight. Jay from Harlem is the closer. We're going uptown, Jay Ellis. Jay, what's going on, man? How you feeling, bro?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? I've been listening to that show for a long time. Appreciate all the work y'all do and everything on the show.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, thank you.
Hey, I was calling. I was calling because a lot of people have been talking about getting D'Angelo Russell, and I like him. I think he's a good dude. You know, I kind of wanted him coming out of the draft over Porzingis at first. You know, before Porzingis turned to who he was and everything, though. But I think that if we go for him, I think that we'll be settling because he's not really the answer. I think that he gets good numbers, but he doesn't impact wins and losses on the teams and stuff like that. Like, he's not really going to help the team develop as a whole. He's really going to look out for his numbers, right? And we need that because we need scorers, though. But I think the approach we should go with is probably like go after someone like a shooting guard, like maybe like Zach LaVine. Like he's only making like $19.5 million the next 2 years, and he'll be a free agent in 2021. Maybe that's a trade I'll probably be okay with taking. I don't want to just take on any contract because people are not satisfied with Randall because he makes boneheaded decisions sometimes. Like he's still young. I feel like, you know, he's a piece that we can grow with, but if we're going to part with him because he's on a good contract, let it be for somebody like Zach LaVine, who we know is going to get buckets, 36% shooter from 3. That's something who I think will be a good piece for the team.
JLs, hang on a second. JLs, go ahead. What do you want to say about that?
They ain't gonna trade Zach LaVine right now. Like, aren't they like 2 spots away from the playoffs? They gonna try to push.
Yeah, they're right there. Chicago.
They might be trying to trade for Mook.
Yeah. I don't see.
You're right, but I just think that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think they really sold on him. I think like he's like James Harden at Oklahoma City. Like they thought that he was good, but they didn't believe that he was going to be James Harden. And I think that's what Zach LaVine is going to be. And I think like Chicago's on the fence. Like, is he going to be a superstar or not? And I think if we throw like a max contract at him, I think we could probably get him. But like the point guard who I want to get really is Spencer Dinwiddie. Like I want to see what the Nets do with him. Like, you know, Kevin Garnett comes back. I mean, Kevin Durant comes back next year.
Yeah, they keep him.
And then he'll be a free agent in 2021. And like now, are they going to give him back? You know, or do they feel like they can put that money and give it to another star to build on that team, and we can capitalize and take him if they don't give him that max offer?
They're keeping Dinwiddie. Appreciate the call.
So what do you think about that?
Appreciate it. What do you say, JLs?
My pride, no.
I don't see anyhow they let
you will not catch me praising any Nets players on this program.
Nah. They need to keep Dinwiddie. They have to keep Dinwiddie.
Yeah, they have to.
If their championship window is with Dinwiddie.
Yeah, like he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. You know, that's more for personal reasons. I'll just say that.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, with those two moves, I'd rather just go with D'Lo if I had to choose between LaVine and Dinwiddie.
Yeah, me too.
I'd rather just go to D'Lo. And listen, I've heard that thing too, man. That people say he doesn't impact wins. Name me a guy that would impact wins with this Golden State roster right here by himself.
Mm-hmm.
His name is LeBron James, bro. Like we're talking about superstars now, JL. D'Lo's not a superstar. We know that.
Yeah, that's why the price tag is like, man, he's getting paid $30 million a year.
It's a high price tag, but where else are you gonna spend that money?
I don't know, man.
Where else are you gonna spend that money? You're not getting big time free agents like that right now.
Yeah, it's that small market team mentality. We overpaying for, you know.
Yeah, I get it. He's making a lot. He's making a lot. Don't get me wrong.
Good talent, not great talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, listen, there's only one man that's gonna impact this lineup. with Alex Burks and all these guys running around. It is what it is. I can't expect D'Lo. He's not a superstar.
No, he's definitely not a superstar. It's gonna be interesting to see how that's the other thing that's not really talked about, like shot distribution. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like once again,
is he gonna hold the ball from RJ? You know, is he gonna dominate the ball from RJ? And you got Randall, and then you got Mook out there. That'd be tough. I agree with you wholeheartedly, bro. Wholeheartedly.
Exactly.
I think about that as well.
Like you need a point guard who can shoot for sure, but man, Ari's still taking the ball out of RJ.
Yeah, right. So, you know, so something to think about, man. But like I said, if the price is right, sometimes you got to take chances too, man. You got to take chances. And with a 23-year-old kid having all-star numbers like this, I think you got to look into it. If the price is right.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
Yeah, I see you saying D'Lo can pass. Yo, D'Lo came in as a passer. That's the crazy.
Yeah, and he can close.
That's the thing.
Close, bro.
Yeah, he can close. He can close, but he seems like more of a scorer than passer in the NBA, even though he's known as a passer.
Right. But can RJ be that guy? Isn't that what we want RJ to be? We want RJ to be the primary playmaker, right?
That's true.
Or one of. So, I don't know. Again, something to think about, man. Something to think about. But good show. Good show, Jay Ellis. Let's wrap up and keep it rolling, man. Great show, man. Go ahead, bro.
All right, man. So definitely check out the Nick of Time show. We actually recorded on Sunday, and all this news popped up Monday, and I'm like, damn it. But definitely check out the newest episode of the Nick of Time show. It's on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher right now. So definitely check that out. Links in the bio. New show should be up on Wednesday for the video. Maybe earlier, who knows? A new show will be up. So definitely check out youtube.com/Nick of Time show as well for your latest Nick of Time shows. Also, check out new blog posts is coming soon from my guy Fritz. He's dropping that tomorrow morning, so definitely look out for the new blog from Fritz. He's gonna give you his trade scenario, so that'll definitely be a nice little water cooler talking point. And yeah, also check out the merch at thenicoftimeshow.com, just like this Maple Mamba mentality shirt in back. And that is all. Back to you.
Yes, sir. Great show, Jay Ellis, and great show for everybody that tuned in. We had almost like 900 people watch on Knicks Fan TV to see the Knicks beat the Cavs, man.
Yeah, man.
Solid effort. Salute to everybody that joined in. Once again, remember, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Remember, these shows are available in audio podcast format. If you're at work tomorrow, you can't watch on YouTube, your boss is hanging over your shoulder, listen to it in podcast format. Spotify. If you listen on iTunes, please leave us a review. Again, goes a long way. Stitcher, Amazon Alexa, and Google Play, all under Knicks Fan TV, and the links are in the chat and also in the video description. If you missed the show, you can still leave us a comment on the game, on the trade rumors, whatever you want to talk about in the video comments. And once again, man, so to everybody who tuned in, I want to shout out Jack Peters.
Yep.
Jack Peters made us a dope gift, Jay Ellis, for the Nets game. I got one for you, so I'll show it to you later on. But salute to Jack Peters. For sending us that to us. That was definitely all love. Appreciate that. Definitely you want to shout out Apple Fanboy, always in here. Pranav, Macho Man Logic, Tamoya, all the mods. Thanks for helping once again. Sean Brown, appreciate it. Jay Ellis, so you want to shout out, man?
Shout out to my guy Will from LI, always holding me down. Sure. Shout out to Rick Harrison. Shout out to the champ Serge. Shout out to you, champ. Tristan Perry. Shout out to you. They call me Tack Fritz. Nuggy Fresh. Shout out to you as well.
That was dope. I like that, man. That was dope.
You know how to be boss because I had that. I was the guy on the tape was doing that in high school. That was me. Anyway. Shout out to Alexander too. Christian Smith, and everybody else listening in the chat. Shout out to you.
All right, no doubt, man. Where we at? We are in Orlando on Thursday. So we get a couple nights off, Jay.
Okay.
Yeah, couple nights off. So trade deadline day, what will the team look like?
Wow.
Join me on Knicks Fan TV, people. Trade deadline Thursday around 1 p.m. Eastern time. Let's see what happens, man. Hang in there. We'll keep you guys posted on all the news and rumors. Keep it locked, Knicks Fan TV, Nick of Time Show. Subscribe to the channel. We are out of here. Peace.